Hi folks, I'm Stevie, and today we're going to be going over first declension nouns. They are not too difficult, so let's review these bad boys. Declensions are endings attached to nouns and adjectives when they're paired up with nouns. They show the reader what circumstance the word is being used in. The easiest way to think of declensions is like shoes. So you'll wear different shoes for different occasions, like wearing sneakers to the gym, heels or dress shoes on a date, or slippers at home. In Latin, declensions are specifying gender, number, and case. Latin has gendered words, and memorization is usually the best method for remembering what gender a word is. Number just shows whether the word is singular or plural, and case tells you how the word functions in the sentence. Here's a quick rundown on cases. Nominative is the subject of the sentence. For example, in the sentence Stevie is cool, Stevie is the subject. Genitive is for possessive circumstances like Stevie's cats or the cats of Stevie. Dative is usually used to show the indirect object. So in the sentence Stevie gives cat treats to Meatball, Meatball is the indirect object. Accusative is usually used for the direct object. For example, if I say Stevie hugs Jasper, Jasper is the direct object. Ablative is for adverbial cases that modify or limit the verb. So in the sentence, I watch a video titled 10 tasty ramen recipes for broke chumps with my cat, the verb watch is modified by the phrase with my cat. Vocative is simple, it's just for direct addresses. The sentence, you smell like farts, Jasper, is directly addressing my stinky cat. As we said before, what declension you use changes depending on the number, gender, and case, but we really only have to worry about the number and case for first declension, since the gender of these is usually feminine. Let's run down the chart of first declension endings using the tune to bingo. I stole this from a YouTube video that I don't remember the name of. Singular first declension. Autumn, is, us, I. Autumn, is, us, I. Autumn, is, us, I. Plural first declension. Let's look at a few example sentences from Wheelock. First up, we have quid cogitas debemus iram vitare. I like to translate the individual words first. So quid is what, cogitas is think, debemus is either owe or ought to, iram is anger, and vitare is avoid. The ending of cogitas indicates that it is in the first conjugation, second person singular, which means it translates to you think. Debemus is a noun, and its ending indicates that it is in the first person plural and will follow we. The ending of iram tells us that it is accusative plural, which means it is the direct object. Vitare is a complementary infinitive, which tells us that debemus means ought to instead of owe. So the full translated sentence is, what do you think? We ought to avoid anger. Thanks, Seneca. Our next example is rotam fortunae non timent. Rotam means wheel, fortunae means fortune, non means not, and timent means fear. The ending of rotam, a noun, tells us that it is accusative and singular, so it is the direct object of the sentence and there's only one wheel. The ending of fortunae could mean a few different things. Nominative plural, genitive singular, or dative singular. Later in the sentence, timent is third person plural, which would mean they fear. Since they is the subject, fortunae is not nominative. If it was dative, it would mean the wheel to or from fortune. That doesn't quite make sense, but genitive, the wheel of fortune, does. We already looked at timent, so put it all together and it becomes, they do not fear the wheel of fortune. This last one is an easy gimme. The ancient gate is large. Ancient is an adjective modifying gate, and combined they are the subject of the sentence. So we'll use the nominative plural ending, a, and get antiqua porta. Is translates to est, and since large is another adjective, it's going to follow the path of the a ending and become magna. Altogether, it becomes antiqua porta est magna. It has been my honor to teach you this incredibly easy Latin lesson, so thank you for tuning in to Stevie's Silly Billy Latin Power Hour.